Grüß Gott and welcome back to my little kitchen here in Munich. It's the end of March, which means one of my most favorite baking ingredients of all times is back in season. Wait for it, rhubarb. I love rhubarb. It's my favorite ingredient for baking and for making desserts. In the United States, season is a bit later in the year, towards early summer, midsummer, but here in Germany we start early in March, end of March, April, until early summer. Then the season is over. You guys, I have many really delicious rhubarb recipes for you, and today we're starting off with one of my absolute favorites, rhubarb cheesecake. Even friends who don't love rhubarb are obsessed with this cheesecake, you guys, because the tangy rhubarb is balanced out perfectly by that rich, creamy cheesecake filling, served with a dollop of whipped cream. Just so delicious. We want to start with a classic German short crust pastry, mixing flour and sugar in a mixing bowl, adding in that salt as well as baking powder and the ground almonds. Give everything a good stir. In goes our cold butter as well as the egg, and then you want to mix everything with your dough hooks. Oops, forgot the vanilla, goes in as well. Knead everything into a dough. At some point you can just transfer everything to your work surface and knead together and shape into a flat disc. Now cut off about 1/3 of your pastry. That's the part that we will use for streusel topping. Put it into a bowl along with our almonds. You can also use pistachios, and rub everything together into streusels. Line your 9-inch springform pan and grease the sides. Roll out your pastry. That's easier now because it got chilled. Transfer the rolled up pastry into your springform pan. Don't worry if it rips at some point. See, mine ripped as well. You can just fix that and stitch that together with your fingers. Insert a fork into the pastry a couple of times. Now we want to chop our rhubarb into about 1-inch pieces. Prepare the rest of your ingredients for the filling. We want to transfer our quark into a bowl and add the sour cream or creme fraiche, whatever you want to use, the lemon zest and our freshly squeezed lemon juice. Mix everything together with your hand mixer and add your vanilla custard powder or cornstarch. Add your eggs. Stir each egg in for about 30 seconds until you add the next one, until it's all smooth, and then it goes right into our springform pan. Fill it all the way up. Yep, we don't want to waste anything. Knock the pan against the kitchen counter a couple of times to release the air, and then go ahead and top the cheesecake with our chopped rhubarb and our streusel topping. Preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit, that's 180 Celsius, and bake for about 50 to 60 minutes. Turn off the oven and open the oven door. Let the cheesecake come down to room temperature in the oven, and then put it into the fridge overnight. That way you will be able to cut it into those perfect pieces. Before serving, you want to sprinkle it with some chopped pistachios and some icing sugar if you want to. That's totally optional. This beauty is sweet enough as it is. It's no exaggeration. This is one of the best cheesecakes I've ever eaten. I like to serve it with a dollop of just slightly sweetened whipped cream and some more chopped pistachios. This one keeps in the fridge for about a week, and you can also freeze it. But I don't think it will last that long. It's just so delicious. Guys, if you like this recipe and if you want to see more German cakes and bakes, then leave me a comment in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. Danke!